Hi, I'm Kayla Sharpe, and welcome to That Girl. She's a Peace and Conflict Studies major with a public health minor who loves herself a good cup of tea. Please welcome Hannah Kohn.
Hi.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So Hannah, your major in Peace and Conflict Studies is self-designed. What led you to choose this course of study, and how do you think it shaped your experience at the college?
After I heard a lecture by one of my favorite professors, Professor Kohn, my freshman year, on talking about knowledge as power and using our knowledge to help others and do good and trying to figure out how to bring people together and work with communities, I started researching a little bit about the Peace and Conflict Studies major and variations of that, peace and justice, international development, various things like that, kind of in that realm. And so sophomore year I came back, met Professor Harvey Langholtz, who does UN peacekeeping training, and we worked together to craft a major that would work here at the school. And one of the things that I love the most is I've been able to explore each semester what courses are offered and try to fit them into what I'm starting to figure out that I'm more interested in. So over the years, my courses have changed a little bit, but it's been really special because I've been able to tailor it exactly to what I'm interested in. I've learned about so many different parts of what it looks like to look at peace and conflict in the world, internationally, in our local communities, and it's really given me an opportunity to explore a lot more of the departments on campus and see what I'm really interested in doing and passionate about, so that when I leave here I can have the tools to do what I want to do and figure out how I fit in.
So you're the Secretary of Diversity Initiatives within the SA. Would you mind telling us what some of the most challenging but also most rewarding aspects of this job?
One of the biggest challenges that I found, and also one of my main focuses this year, is really trying to figure out what students need on campus, rather than what I think we can be doing, what I'm interested in. As Secretary of Diversity Initiative, I think it's really important that I represent what the needs of our student body is. It's really hard to try to figure out what those are, and I would want to talk to everyone if I could. I would want to sit down and have coffee or tea with everyone and try to understand their perspective and their experience on this campus and where they've come from to come here and how they have found their time at William & Mary to be. I'm trying to make Student Assembly a place where students want to go to talk about their concerns and feel comfortable and safe and valued and welcomed in doing so. I think SA is a really great place for students to voice their concerns. I want to make sure that students feel like that's the place that they want to go.
So last spring you studied abroad in Haifa, Israel. What moved you to choose this destination?
When I was looking to study abroad, I wanted it to be a meaningful experience for me, and I wanted it to enrich the classes that I was taking on campus so that I could better understand peace and conflict studies in the context of the international community. Haifa is a really diverse city. That was something that I knew about it going in, and I also have had personal experiences learning about Israel, and I wanted to really understand what that conflict was and what was going on, and I was sick of just reading it all in the media every day and these updates, and I really wanted to know what was really going on there. There's just a whole array of different identifications there and different communities, and communities that are working together, but also that communities that are hurting and that are far away from each other, and so I really wanted to understand why that was happening.
So before we wrap up, Hannah, a little birdie told me that you love baby animals. Is that correct?
Yep, that's very true.
All right, so I was wondering if you'd be interested in playing a little game that I like to call Pup, Calf, or Cub, in which I give you 12 animal names, and you have to tell me whether the baby is a cub, a pup, or a calf. Are you interested?
Sure.
All right.
A cub, a pup, or a calf.
All right, let's get ready. First animal is we're going to start off easy. Wolf.
A pup.
Excellent. Okay, bear.
A cub.
Excellent. Now we're going to move up into more difficult ones. Beluga whale.
Calf.
Excellent. Elephant.
Calf.
Yes. Hyena.
Pup.
cub.
Oh.
Okay. Anteater.
A pup.
You're correct. Panda.
A cub.
Okay. Hippopotamus.
Calf.
Yes. Caribou.
Calf.
Correct again. Gerbil.
A pup.
It is a pup. Armadillo.
Calf.
It is a pup.
Oh.
And last but not least, the honey badger.
I never think of honey badgers as babies. A pup.
It is a cub.
Oh,
So you got 9 out of 12. Thanks so much for playing, Hannah.
it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me here. If you have anyone you'd like to nominate to be that guy or that girl, send an email to flathatonline@gmail.com.